up. It's too early, so it's like,
right? it fades away. You're like, what's that?
yeah. Actually, what you saw there was the girls' version and the boys' version. So if you're male, it's like belly deep, and you can't really, you gotta like really increase the bass notes there.
Is your voice
rough.
deep in the morning? Like seriously
Yeah,
deep?
it's like rough, eh? I can do like all my voiceovers. And then there's a girl's like,
Are you still speaking? Yes. It's coming. Wait for it. It's landing. It's landing soon. Whoa, wait for it.
and then people are sitting there like volume up.
Damn it, stupid speaker. Told you I should have gotten this thing fixed. So this is Active FM Live
On Facebook.
on Facebook.
Right, my name's Ryan.
And my name is Sasha Lee
And-
Enslin.
Guess where we are from? The movie show.
Right?
Yes.
Haha. You know what I don't appreciate is every single person that comes onto the live show is always like, and we're from the best show on Active FM. And for me,
That
I'm
is
like,
so stupid.
You know, like there's
Because
a whole
we're
team.
because we're the best.
No, whoa, right? We're not jumping onto that bandwagon. You know what? All the shows on Active FM are amazing, and we're not going to stand here and say we're the best, even though we are. No, I'm joking. We're not.
You see?
We're not going to stand here and downplay all the other shows. So if you've never listened to Active FM, today is your day of enlightenment.
Sashi.
You have been enlightened.
Sash? Mm-hmm. I'm on TV. I'm on Facebook Live.
Wow, Ryan.
You guys should go there. You should go check it. Wait, hang on. Is that what?
Yeah, that's basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting stuff.
So go check out all the shows on Active FM. There are so many shows on so many different things and so
There's
many different
lots.
topics.
There's even one on astronomy.
Yep, there is.
And there's one on politics.
Yep.
There's one on fashion. Let's see if we can guess all of it. There's one on fashion. There's one. Wait, do we even know how many shows there are in total?
There's 5 shows that come out every day, I think. Yes, which means there's 25 shows. Right?
This is where we call
Right?
call our manager up and say.
That is our guess, that
And
there
quiz
are
it.
25 shows.
So there's a politics show. There's a hip hop music show. There is a house
Music
Is
show.
there a hip hop music show?
I actually don't know. I'm not a hip-hop
There's
listener.
a
so
house show. There is a sports show. There's a movie show.
There's an All Things Girls show
That's
and the
right.
Cave show, which is
Yes.
the guys' version.
And then what's the topic again? What's the topic?
Yeah, there's
Yes,
that show
there's
that-
that show,
that-
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And what else is there?
Is this you guessing?
No, this is me waiting
There's
for
the
you to.
news show.
The news show.
Yep.
Oh, news.
News.
There's a news show.
There's the movie show. Yay!
Yes.
There's lots of DJ shows like DJ Moise, The
Yes.
Bluesman. You already mentioned The Housemaster.
Yes.
There's lots of shows on
There's
Active
lots of
FM,
shows.
so go check them out.
That's
They're
right.
all awesome. Yeah. So today, because we are the movie show, we decided to spice up Active FM Live with all things food. No, I'm joking. All things movies.
That's right.
Right. So our topic for today is a very interesting one, especially since we're in times where certain movies are predicting the future. Right?
That's right.
So we're going to look at 13 things movies predicted wrong about the future. So things they got wrong.
I can think of quite a few things. Because most of the movies today, back in the day, like they were like Planet Earth 2020.
It's true.
And it's like spaceships and flying cars
It's
and
apocalyptic. There's desert everywhere and these people with weird outfits.
and today it's like
Not that. Unless you go to like the desert or something, and then you'll see like sand.
a very
And
good advert. This is Earth 2020. And then I'm busy calling must find fuel.
All right, so we're going to go through the list. First up, the first thing movies predicted wrong is that diners would include workout bikes. In other words, you go to a restaurant, right?
Diners, yes.
Yes, a diner in America. And while you're sitting waiting for your food, there is a workout bike. So, like, while you're eating, you're, like, working out.
Is that working off the calories or making space for the calories you're about to put on? I think it is that.
I think it's making space. I feel like it's making space. Because why would a restaurant have a workout bike?
Maybe you can run to the restaurant.
And then
Hey, let's do something. Right, so since we mentioned all the shows, right? Tell us what your favorite show is, and let's see which show populates the chat. You know, I'm here. I'm watching.
So we're waiting.
So far, we've only got
Mpo Ramba says, morning, people. Good morning, Mpo. Yeah. All right, so
let's continue.
yes, that's the first thing. Workout bikes. I'm actually glad we don't have workout bikes at restaurants. I must be quite honest. For me, that's a weird thought.
I would like a workout bike.
But not at a restaurant.
A workout bite. You see? Workout bite.
You know what? We might just open a restaurant called the Workout Bite.
That's a good idea then. We need to copyright it.
Definitely. Okay, number 2 was that we would colonize the moon by 2001. So we are 19 years behind on colonizing the moon.
By 2001?
2001 already.
Okay, when? Who?
So in you know the movie A Space Odyssey? You know that movie? 2001 A Space?
Is it old?
It's that funny one where they say that the guy's rewinding he rewinds the movie in the movie. We still did a fourth wall break on it. It's that movie, yes.
Oh, okay.
And they in that movie predicted that by 2001 we would have colonized the moon.
Sure. Serious?
Mm-hmm.
There's talk about it. That's as far as it goes.
Right.
Yeah, they are really looking at it.
At colonizing the moon.
Would
Would you move to the moon? Because I think I personally would not.
I would first want to find out what the life is like there, like how people live. You know, are they doing great? Are people like, wow, this is so awesome? I'd probably go visit there. You know, I think it would be like going to another country, right? So at first you go there, you check it out, and then you're like, okay, cool, family, come.
But wait, like let's think about this. Like on Earth, there's so many different like locations and countries and sceneries, and the moon is the moon. You have moonscape. That's it. It's grey rock, black sky.
That's true.
And now you're gonna move there.
That's true.
Is that even possible? Like, is that even would that even work?
It could if they build like a center big enough and interesting enough, and there's lots of different stuff you can do. Like maybe you can move people who work on computers a lot that side. Move all the gamers there.
What? So we rid the earth of gamers. Leave, go!
No. No, we're not ridding the earth. We're making space for more.
Right. I suppose because gamers are so stuck in their game, they don't even look at like the nice scenery outside anyway, so it's not really going to bother them, right?
Right.
Okay, there we go.
That's interesting.
Number 3.
Sorry, just by the way, Comfort.
Hi, Comfort. She says, my favorite host, Sasha. Thank you.
Boom.
Sorry, Ryan, but
there you go.
We'll take it for the team.
Well, you know, if you say she's your favorite.
Yeah, technically he's your favorite too then.
It's Ryan and Sash from the movie show.
All right, number 3, mailboxes would have fax machines too. You know, mailboxes in the old days, you used to like on the street, there'd be a mailbox and then you'd walk up and put your letter in. That is like ancient.
So it would print out.
Yeah, so there'd be a fax machine with the mailbox.
Well, if you think about it, they've gone far beyond that because people send
technically.
emails and that delivers to your screen.
Yeah.
And in code, if you want to put something on screen, you print it.
So it is that one sort of happened, it's just called email.
You see? So
basically.
If there was a big tick somewhere, bing!
Well, half a tick. Because it didn't necessarily happen the way they thought it would happen.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4. Okay, this is weird. The movies predicted that we'd only eat at Taco Bell.
What is that?
Why? Okay, Demolition Man is set in 2032. So there is still time. But this 1993 film starring Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone featured a world where there weren't... Whoa. Wait, what are they saying? Okay, where there weren't any murders after 2010 and prisoners were frozen. Oh, and a 2010 earthquake combined LA and San Diego in the city of San Angeles. And the most baffling part is that the only restaurant to survive is Taco Bell. So in other words, we don't eat Mexican food.
I wonder, in the movie, did they give a reason why? There was obviously some reason to it. Yeah, you know, we discovered that, this and that mixed with that, it's a lot healther and good for the digestive system. For real, eh?
Like everything exploded. Bombs dropped everywhere. And then just the one restaurant was like, phew. And then, yeah, it was the only. That's weird though.
Wow.
Why would you predict that there's only one restaurant?
So that means the only thing we can eat is...
Question. If all the restaurants, let's just say, had to disappear, which would the one restaurant be that you would want to remain alive?
Steers.
Yeah, Ryan would say Steers. Okay, comment and let us know if there was one restaurant that was the only restaurant that survived. Which restaurant would you want? I bet a lot of people
Uber
are going to say
Eats.
McDonald's. No.
Uber Eats.
No. There's only one. So you can order off Uber Eats, but there's only one restaurant on Uber Eats.
All the restaurants on Uber Eats.
All right, number 5. Everyone will travel on hoverboards.
Well,
You know, from Back to the Future.
Nope.
Yeah, that was
Nope.
everyone. That would be
Nope.
means of travel. Hoverboards.
Not happening, guys.
That's yeah.
There probably is some sort of technology out there with the hovering and stuff, but it's not very commercial, is it? And not everyone. Yes,
That's basically like saying the whole world became skaters.
that could be cool.
Wow. All right, number 6. Time. This one's cool if it happened, but it didn't happen. Time travel would become common by 2004. They predicted that time travel would be common already by 2004.
Okay, this is what I think would happen, right? I think that time travel was invented, right? But then it caused a big mess. So somebody time traveled to the time that they invented the time travel, and they
they
made
deleted
sure
it.
that the time travel didn't happen. And that person could still be alive today because they couldn't get back because they destroyed time travel.
So they're living in
Yeah, I don't have a way to prove what I've just said, but it's,
Makes sense.
believe me.
I think the
It's
concept
possible.
of time travel is cool. It's possible. What do you mean it's possible?
What I've just said,
What, time travel is possible?
that the person time traveled to destroy the time travel because the time travel caused a big mess.
Yeah, that is possible. Suppose. If you live in a sci-fi world. All right, next up. Okay, this one's just weird. I'm really glad this one didn't happen. So movies predicted that fruit baskets would drop from the ceiling.
Uber Eats.
No. Fruit baskets. A basket of fruit drops. So you're like, oh, I feel like a pear.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Yeah, that does sound like Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, but that is still weird.
Sasha, do you like KFC? Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Not. I like Nando's.
You like Nando's? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Nando's, right? Well, Bandile, a.k.a. Lenmore, a.k.a.
DJ Moore SA.
likes KFC. Not Chicken Licken. Why not Chicken Licken? What's wrong with Chicken
Why not
Licken?
Nando's? What's wrong with I prefer Nando's. I like the way they cook the chicken.
Last week, Sunday, was Mother's Day, right? And I ordered my wife Nando's.
And?
It was awesome. The lemon and herb. Lemon and herb chicken
Yes.
with all the other stuff that
So
was finger licking good.
it was.
And there was more for
Wow.
the next day. And there was more for the next
Do you
day.
know that Nando's, I think it was Nando's, you know Nando's marketing department, they're brilliant. Like Nando's comes
Yeah.
up with the best ads. Do you know that when this whole coronavirus pandemic started, they started saying something like, guess finger licking good isn't good anymore. Because now with corona, you
You
can't,
can't lick your fingers.
So they slated KFC and were like,
Right.
finger licking good isn't good anymore
Right.
because, don't lick your fingers.
Sure. Oh, now that gives you something to think about, eh?
Definitely. All right, next up, the movies predicted that
Wait,
the world...
Can I just say, okay, who out there has, have you sanitized your hands, you've eaten, and then you licked your fingers, and it's like,
No, I have not. But that
well, now I know what 93% alcohol, 75% alcohol tastes
tastes
like.
like. Right. Ah. It's like brushing your teeth and then eating breakfast. The worst is brushing your teeth and then drinking orange juice.
Or having chocolate.
I've
after
never done
brushing your
that.
teeth.
I've actually never done
Yeah,
that.
it's probably the same thing as orange juice.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
got a bitter taste.
Okay, the movies predicted that the world would end in 2012. But do you know in that
Wow.
movie Africa survived? Like I'm just saying.
Did it?
Yes. Everyone went to Africa because Africa survived the end of the world. I'm glad I live in Africa, I'm just saying. Just for that reason, it was a movie, but it's nice to know that,
Still,
yeah,
it's a good point.
exactly.
Point made.
All right, number 9. Manhattan will be a maximum security prison. So in other words, the whole city of Manhattan would become a maximum security prison. That is weird. So in this movie, in 1988, Manhattan was evacuated and became a maximum security prison for the entire country. By 1997, the setting for this 1981 action film, the world is emerging from World War III, and Kurt Russell plays a special ops war hero tasked with rescuing the president.
Okay, question. How far is Manhattan from here?
It's in America.
How far?
I don't know.
It's far, right?
It's very far,
Well, that
yes.
sounds like a good idea then.
To make the whole of Manhattan.
Yes.
What about all the people that live there?
Nobody's tuned in from Manhattan, right?
Wow, so because no one's tuned in from Manhattan, we're like, no, it's fine, get rid of Manhattan.
The further, the better.
Oh, wow.
And then you'll get Con Air because they have to put the prisoners, they have to fly them there. If you've watched Con Air with, what's his name, Nicolas Cage?
I actually haven't watched that.
Yeah, you should watch it. Prisoners in a plane. Can you imagine?
Prisoners,
Yeah.
instead of snakes on a plane, prisoners in a plane.
Yeah, there was a crash.
Okay, this one is weird. This one's very weird. So the movies predicted that all men would be infertile by 2009.
I've got 2 kids, I'm good.
So that one definitely was disproved. That is a weird
Wait,
prediction.
by what
Why
year?
would you eat by
By what year?
2009?
Okay, we might have a problem there.
So this is the description. At least according to 2006 thriller, Children of Men, so the movie was called Children of Men, it says by 2027 the human race is dying out after decades of infertility.
You see, but then what? How do you, what then, do the animals take over or?
I have no idea. No idea at all. But that's weird. That's a weird prediction, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, number 11. Cars will fly before 2019. I think that was one of the biggest
I've
predictions.
seen a lot of cars fly.
Not, no, as in like, not go fast, as in lift off the ground and fly into the air
Yes.
like
You
an aeroplane.
If you gain enough speed and your velocity is like high values,
Your
the car
velocity.
starts lifting, especially when you got a little mini.
Okay, no, but
Like
as in
a
like
mini-
fly, as in like
No,
take
the-
off. Not as in like 2 millimeters off the ground or 2 centimeters, as in like a good meter or 5 off the ground.
I'm sure they've somehow put a flying car somewhere.
I wonder why they never went for flying cars.
I think they are probably in development of them. They're
Or is
looking
it
at how
like
they
just,
could do.
it's they predicted it too early?
Yeah, Tesla. What's going on, guys?
Although, would you like a flying car?
I would.
Would you?
Yes.
I don't know if I'd like a flying car.
Why?
I'd like it if there was traffic and then, you can just lift off and...
The problem is everyone else will be flying. Yeah.
But then you just drive in the ground. See? So whatever you do, just make sure you're not doing what everyone else does. Because
Right.
then you'll encounter traffic. All right,
Right.
number 12. It was so they either predicted that cars would fly or they predicted that cars would drive themselves. But now their prediction was that there'd be like a robotic driver. So it's not that the car, okay, there have been movies that have predicted cars driving themselves, but in this particular movie, it was Total Recall from 1990 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. There was a self-driving taxi cab and the driver was like a robot, basically.
That's right.
Yeah. But that one they're getting. Except I don't want a self-driving car.
They've got it.
I don't want, no. Think
Works.
about hijacking. It's going to take it to a whole nother level. It will be high hacking. They'll hack into your car, they'll steal you, they'll kill you, and then...
Interesting fact. Guys, go look on YouTube. Not now. Come back. Thank you. Tesla has invented this function within a car that it can predict accidents before they happen by monitoring the cars around. So it knows when 2 parts are going to collide. And what it does is it self-steers your car back into safety. Now tell me that's not self-driving. Hey, just imagine that. But you must go see the videos. You'll be like, I want one of those.
I just feel like I've watched too many movies where like the government took control of the car and then the person was trying to get away and now this car is driving them straight to the government where they're going to get killed. What movie was that? Minority Report. Was it Minority Report?
Yeah.
Or it was...
Lots of movies.
Yeah,
eh?
there's lots of movies actually like
But
that.
I mean, there are quite a few cars that already today, okay, they're not self-driven, but you can access them.
So it's like
and you-
autopilot
and
or
you can-
manual.
and you can shut down things like a normal car.
No. But when the government takes over, they don't allow you to shut down things, right?
Well, imagine
It's system override.
imagine you talking on a show like this and you say something secretive about the government, and the next minute you're driving home and
You see?
and your brakes don't work.
Exactly.
But that can happen now already. There are cars out there where you can the brakes.
So that one we don't want to happen, even though it's happening, unfortunately. Yeah, and that is the last prediction for the future that movies got wrong.
The prediction
Quite interesting,
of the
man.
future.
Right?
There's some cool ones. In fact, there's ones out there that I'm like, man,
Why didn't they do that?
why don't they do that?
Yeah.
But there are a lot of things that they have predicted that have come true, right?
Yeah, they are.
Let's look at.
They predicted earphones. Movies predicted.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
technically AirPods, if
We
you
did
think
a show
about
on
it.
that, right?
Yes, we did do a show on that.
They called it AirPods, right?
Something like that, but basically, in essence, it was earphones.
And was it the overhead or the inner ear?
I think it was the in-ear one and the wireless one.
Sure. Which
Movies
is happening
predicted
already
that.
today, right? Right? Yes.
Yeah. So we have come to the end of our predictions. And yeah, this is Active FM. If you are feeling bored, which so many people are at this time, you know, because lockdown, serious.
Because of lockdown.
It's a serious thing, man. We are on Instagram. We are, and my voice is like just
Twitter.
leaving me. Like
It is.
It's like going and then coming and then going. Can you hear what it's doing?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's back now. There we go, it's back. We are on Instagram, we are on Twitter, yes, Twitter. We are on Facebook, which you are on right now, which makes sense.
That's to prove what we're saying is true.
Just in case you don't believe us, yes.
Yeah.
And then we are also on podcasting services, because Active FM is a online radio station, which is a podcasting service.
Which is also called a.
ORSPS, yes.
Right.
That's the abbreviation for online podcasting service. No, online radio station podcasting service. And so you can go check us out on Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify
Google what?
Podcasts.
What is Google Podcast? Because it's not an app that comes on your Android phone.
Oh.
So go to the Play Store. All right, it is Google's version of
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
Although I have beef with Apple Podcasts. Do you know why I have beef with Apple
She's
Podcasts?
got beef.
Because it doesn't update the shows.
Huh?
And they came out. So if you go on the Active FM website, so just in case the podcasting thing is like not working for you, go to www.activefm.co.za. So if you go there, you'll see the most recent shows, right?
That's
then
right.
you go on Apple Podcasts, and it doesn't have the most recent shows.
I think you need to pull down.
I did.
Was your internet connected
Yep.
to the? Did you do a speed search?
Yes.
Speed to,
And it was like a lot of shows. So I was trying to listen. I did eventually listen to it because I went to the website. I was listening to DJ Moise's show. So I went to Apple Podcast, and the last show, right, was from the 2nd of April. We are now on the 18th of May. And DJ Moise has been bringing out shows. It's not like he failed us and didn't bring out shows. So Apple Podcasts stopped his shows from being produced or
so
distributed.
if you're an Apple eye care assistant, you might
Please.
want to fix yourselves up
Please.
and just make sure you don't drive home and your car suddenly doesn't have any brakes at the moment.
Ooh,
I'm
right.
sure it's like a background refresh thing or something like that, right?
I don't know.
I'll check
I
it
just
out.
went to the website. So if you have any issues, go to www.activefm.co.za. And then we are also on YouTube. Yay! Because YouTube is awesome.
Right.
You're right. So we're on two channels. The first channel is Active FM. And if you go to Active FM, you can actually listen to all of our podcasts from YouTube. So you'll listen to the audio versions with a cool creative next to it. And then
Looks
the
cool.
second channel is...
Active TV.
Yay!
So you just got to search on YouTube, Active TV. How do we spell that?
ACTIVE TV.
TV, right? As in a television. That's what TV stands for. And then just go look for.
The movie show playlist.
That's right.
So we are on Active TV. You can go look at the movie show playlist. Our latest show we released was 8 facts about the movie The Gentleman. So go check that out.
If you've watched the movie,
But still go check it
and
out.
if you haven't watched the
It
movie,
might make you want to go watch the movie.
you can still. It's. You see, what's cool is that if you're not sure about whether you want to watch the movie or not, you just listen to a podcast about it, and then you'll know.
Then
It's
you'll
like
know.
a heads up. Yes.
Yep. It's like, don't do it, do it. Yeah. So that is...
And I don't want to
YouTube.
watch it because apparently Sashi said that. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, we won't watch it. Don't worry.
Yes.
You know, can I tell you a funny story? So my family and I were watching a series called Timeless. It was lovely until the end. They just, you know, when they ended and you're just like, you suck. Anyway, so we finished the series and then we were trying to find something else to watch. So I got recommended by someone another series on Netflix called Lock and Key. So we start watching the series, and I say to my family, guys, I will not be held responsible for what happens because I don't know. It was just recommended, so we're watching, and then it's got like, it's slightly scary to, like, yeah, there's this chick in a well and she's speaking to this boy, so it's like quite odd. But at one part, the boy runs back to the well to speak to this chick, and she suddenly comes out of nowhere. And my mom and sister jump. They like flip. So my sister's like, no man, I'm not watching this. So she storms out. And she jumped so much that our dog even jumped. So now my mom, my sister, and our dog all got a fright because of this thing. So they don't want to watch it. I'm intrigued, so I want to try the second episode and then decide. So I'll tell you on the movie show if it's worth watching, but it was quite funny. I was laughing at them. It's like, wow. Yeah.
I've been watching something crazy called Rhett and Lynx. Some of you might have heard of them. They've got an actual movie that's going, I think I watched like about 7 episodes yesterday.
That is crazy.
It was funny. It was really, really good.
And Ryan also showed me another film, which I actually do want to watch. It's called The Thinning. And it's a YouTube original movie. But it's crazy. That thing, go watch the trailer afterwards. It's intense. It's about population control.
Sure. Let's hope that's a prediction that doesn't happen. Eh?
But please let that movie's scary. So what, I haven't watched it. Have you watched it? Yes.
Yes.
Ryan watched it. So what they do is,
It's funny, I've watched it, you haven't watched it, and you
I'm telling them about, because Ryan, okay, based on what Ryan told me, right?
Yes.
So Ryan said that the movie is on...
You're supposed to say, I quote.
Okay, I quote, sorry.
Yes.
No, but I'm not quoting you word
Sorry.
for word.
Ryan said, quote.
Open quote. Wait. Ryan said, open quote. The movie is about population control, and how they control the population is that every single year, every person has to go and write a test. Not write, it's more of an electronic test, right? Or is it a written
That's
test?
right.
So it's an electronic test. Everyone
Multiple
has to
question.
write multiple. It's basically a general knowledge. We sort of did that in school. I remember doing, but I mean, they were just testing
I
everyone's
also
general
remember
knowledge.
that
Yes, but the catch is that if your grades are lower than a certain grade, they kill you. So that's how they control the population, is that they basically get rid of everyone who didn't do well in the general knowledge test.
And then they kill you.
But the problem is they start taking people and trying to kill them that didn't get low grades.
Well, it ends up, they now find a twist in it.
Yes. It's intense. Just go
that
watch
they're
the trailer.
like choosing.
Really
Oh
intense.
no. Spoiler. Sorry.
Ah,
It sort of comes out halfway. You're
no,
like,
but the trailer does show that.
yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, the trailer did show
Thank
that.
goodness I didn't spoil it.
Yeah, you didn't spoil it.
Well,
Yeah.
you spoiled it.
Wow. All right, so that is all of our social media platforms.
Yes.
I vote. You know what? I hope all Active FM producers, management, top office is listening right now. They are, because they're sitting right in front of us. But anyway, the point is they need to listen. I vote that Active FM must open a Reddit account.
Yes. All right. So just an update from our social media. Bernice is watching. Bernice van der Walt.
Yeah,
All
hey
right.
B.
And also Nolene Lee
What's up? Nolene, Nolzy.
from the...
Wow. Fizzer.
Fizzer.
You should change your show
Yeah.
to Fizzer. Fizzalot. This is just going wrong. Philosophically poetic. That's her show.
That's the one.
It's too early in the morning for such big words, man.
Yeah. So she says she loves your outfit.
Thank you. It's called loungewear. It was inspired by lockdown.
And mine is called Monday.
Inspired by?
Monday.
Monday inspired by Monday.
Yeah. And then she also says, that's crazy. I think about the thinning, right? Right? And DJ Moore SA says no. Exclamation, 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 exclamation.
Oh, to the Reddit account. You know what, DJ Moore? You know what?
That's top office.
I am going. That's top office. No. Top office is not DJ Moore SA.
Oh, he's Dark Corner. Editor. Do your work.
I have connections. You see, DJ Moore SA. I have connections with people in the Active FM
Nolene also
office.
says no, Sashi.
What's wrong with Reddit? I don't understand. Like, what do you people have again? Have you ever even gone on Reddit?
But she asked you. She said, what's that? No, Sashi.
Reddit.
You guys need to go check out Reddit.
You need to. It's spelled Reddit. Can I tell you a cool fact about Reddit? So, Avengers: Infinity War. At the end of the movie, 1/3 of the world's population disappears when Thanos clicks and, the Infinity
Right.
Gauntlet gets rid of 1/3 of the world's population.
Bringing balance to the universe.
Exactly. So he says. So on Reddit, the two, the directors, it's the, why have I forgotten their names? The Russo brothers. Wow. I was like, the Ruffalo. I'm like, nope, Mark Ruffalo is Hulk. It's not the director. The Russo brothers had a Reddit account and like a page for people to go on. And what they did was after Infinity War, 1/3 of everyone on that page were kicked off. In fact, I think one of the Russo brothers themselves were kicked off the page just because Infinity War came out and 1/3 of the world's population got kicked off. So you were on
There you
this
go.
Reddit page and next month you were off just because they wanted to do the same as in Infinity
That's
War.
the same on Google as well. In fact, it's probably still, the function still works now. Go search, I think,
I think it is the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes. So go search that. And then when it shows the glove on the side, and when you click on it, it snaps, and 1/3 of your searches
Disappear.
Literally, go look. All right. Oh, by the way, Nolene says no about the testing.
About the testing?
Yes.
What
In other-
testing?
She says no, Sashi, about the testing. In other words,
Uh-oh.
the Reddit, go find out. And then no Sashi about my show name, not Reddit.
Oh, I apologize.
Oh, there you
Nolene.
go.
Philosophically. Okay, you know what? Today that name is just not working. She has an awesome show about philosophy and poetry. And if you put the two words together, that's the name of her show. I'm sorry, Nolene. I apologize.
If you can do the math in letters,
Right?
because there's audition here. And then she says she likes my socks.
Ah! What color are your socks,
What
right?
if I'm not wearing socks?
Dum, dum,
You never know.
dum.
So thanks to that, yes.
Yeah. So this has been Active FM Live with me, Sash.
And I, Ryan.
And go check out all the other Active FM shows. They are all amazing. They are all awesome. They're all spicy. They really are good. They really, really are
And
good.
whether you're working or not right now in this time at the moment, if you're working, you can listen while working. Or if you're not working, you can listen.
Listen while
and
not working.
Not work, yes.
Either way, you can listen.
It's brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
So go check it out now. In fact, you can even do, and you know what's the cool thing about Active FM? Like every day, at specific times throughout the day, a new show gets released. So it's not like you go there and you're like,
Oh, listen to that one already.
oh, listen. There are new shows constantly coming
Every
out
day.
on different shows. So movie show,
Philosophically poetic. Ha!
Yeah,
Yes,
that one.
I did it.
That one.
You'll be proud of me, Nolene.
There you
yes,
go.
all of them, they're all amazing. They're really cool.
Right.
Go check it out. So this is us signing out. Any last words, Ryan?
No.
Okay, I don't have anything either. So peace, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.